I'm just dropping everything. Oh my gosh. I just dropped everything. Hi guys, how are you? My name is Amber. Um, 1 second. Oh my gosh. It's a hot mess. I am so sorry. How you guys doing? My name is Amber, like I said. I want to start off and let's just talk for a minute. It's a lot of pressure being, I wouldn't even say black no more. Just being a human, period. It's a hard thing. You have your own belief, but people will force you that your belief is better than theirs, and it make your beliefs feel so horrible. Like with I would say Caucasian. Like I bet you it's rough to be a Caucasian too, cause think about it. Like you gotta explain yourself for people who don't feel that you're not racist. But again, we can't trust every Caucasian because how your ancestors treat us, and that's on some real shit. But let me tell you, let me no. I shouldn't even start off with that. Let me tell you about these nail salons. Now on the and now I just been seeing a lot of people posting up videos of black women going to a Chinese place and they getting their ass beat and nobody stopping. Like I couldn't be there. I would have literally like help her fight or I'm walking the fuck out. You're not getting my money after I just seen you. Any if the lady wrong, right? This how you handle her ass. It's too many women who work in that nail salon for a man to stand up and put their hands on a woman. Get a lady to beat her ass. Then she gonna know some sense not to go back into that salon and act a motherfucking fool. But for the owners to put their hands on them, and then we go back and we support them and we get our nails done by them, and we continue to talk shit about the black owners. Oh, they're not professional, but we not giving them the chance to any prove themselves. Once something not wrong, oh, she said she didn't have this, but these motherfuckers will treat us dirty, scam us out our money, nails be popping off, and we like, oh, it was a bad day for them. We'll make an excuse for them, but not make an excuse for our own people. I'm sorry, I'm kind of under the weather too. But, and that's kind of fucked up. That's why a lot of our business go down the drain because we don't support ourselves. We will support everybody else but ourselves. Let's talk about the different communities. We have the Asian community, we have the Latino community. They stick together. Their money rotates. We're the only race that our money don't rotate and don't come back to our cities. That just don't make no sense. Have you ever seen, and this is on some real shit, maybe it's just in my city. Have you ever seen a Asian or a Chinese fiend? Have you seen them? Because they keep it in a circle. They're not gonna allow that person to represent their culture, their people wrong. But we embrace these things. We put it in movies, Yeah, I know I'm the one who I would laugh at it. I'm part of it, and I'm every day and every time, every day and The older I get, the more I see, and I'm like, damn, that shit ignorant. One day I laugh at that shit. That shit bad reputation. Reputation. Like I just don't get it no more. Like I remember when. Okay, first of all, Michigan got one of the largest Arabic cities in the United States. Maybe is somebody some other states got a larger, but for all I know, Michigan got the largest Arabic city. And when I was younger, I used to go to an Arabic school. Now, I didn't think nothing was wrong with it, and I didn't think nothing of them until I stepped away and I wasn't no longer around that many, and I hear so many people talk bad about Muslims and Arabic, and it's like, damn, like, what did they ever do to y'all? All the terrorists that happened is white, and they threw a black boy in there from Michigan, and you didn't hear nothing else about it. Is he if the situation happened in Michigan, why Michigan people not hearing much about it? That's just a question I just want to ask. Like, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I heard it twice, seen it a couple times on social media, but they never did go deep down on why. They just said his parents. But that just looked like they just threw a little black boy in. Maybe, I don't know much. I'm just Amber from Detroit. It's just a person looking in. You know, if a next terrorist, knock on wood, happen, they gonna throw a Muslim in there. You know? And then that's all they need. That's all I need. But all the terrorists that happen, these are white Americans. And Trump still talking about a motherfucking war. These are white Americans who have this American flag wrapped around their house and wear it. These are the represent of a United States citizen. They would kill other citizens, but they would not call them a terrorist. But they quick to call an innocent black man with no weapon a thug. They quick to say a black woman who just seen her husband, her boyfriend, get shot by a cop with her child in the back. Outrageous. And putting her in that black standard, or she just being a black woman, she's over the top. How you be over the top after you see somebody get shot and die right in front of you? On top of that, you still gotta think about your child because her child seen that too. I know I'm everywhere, but it's just a lot that's going on that I worry about my nieces, my nephews, my little brother. And the childhood that I had, they would never experience it. Like, that's fucked up that these kids would never have a normal ass childhood. A normal ass childhood. Like, they keep talking about these kids being overweight, but y'all continue to make games that look like outside. Like, y'all make games that look like outside, but say these kids is overweight. Like, that shit is asinine. Like, they so busy working about these motherfucking robots taking over. They need to worry about something else taking over. Let's talk about Chicago and Detroit real fast. I just got a lot. Now, Chicago and Detroit is mostly with black people. Okay. And they always want to say, oh, Chicago need to. But Chicago need to do something about their gun laws. But y'all are glorifying it. Detroit needed to do this, but y'all glorifying it. You're not once telling the good side of Chicago. You feel me? You're not once saying nothing good about Detroit. It's always the bad, and then you throwing in the little good. These young boys can't be shit when it ain't shit around them. Let's stick out rather. You feel me? When it's only when schools close. How schools close down? I never in my lifespan think I would hear that schools would be closing down. So that make it easier for kids to easy drop out. Who gonna take 5 buses? In the cold, in a blizzard. Who gonna do that? I don't want to even say 5, but 3. Let's say 3. Who gonna take 3 buses in the winter time? Them kids ain't gonna be doing that. They're for these kids. They think rides supposed to be handed to them. Half of these kids don't even know they city. For real, for real. I'm damn sure they're talking about catching the bus. They know their neighborhood. They don't know their city. It's a difference. You know. What else? I just got a lot. Let's talk. Wait, listen. So I heard that Donald Trump's wife parents are trying to come to the United States. First of all, do this bitch got a legal document saying that she should be in the United States? We haven't heard nothing about that shit. But Trump made a big deal about President Obama being a United States citizen. But I don't think his wife is. I mean, plain sight. I don't think nobody thinks his wife is a United States citizen. For real, for real. Like, United States is about to go down the fucking drain. Like, I'm laughing, but it's not funny. But it's like, United States is about to be like... And it's nothing but man doing it. Men are doing it. Humans are doing it. These storms are not natural. Mother Nature is not doing that. Okay. When bodies of oceans disappear, only time bodies of water disappear is when a hurricane comes. We had 5 hurricanes, but these hurricanes haven't touched half of these places where the shores are disappearing, or they disappearing before the hurricane, months before the hurricane. Think about that shit. Like, that shit is not normal. Do y'all know that our bodies of water is not drinkable, but they still allow us to drink it? I know y'all know that. But they say 90%. What is it, 90? 50? It's not 90. It gotta be like 60% of our bodies of water supposed to be natural. Not natural, but fresh water. But maybe I'm a person who just be listening and doing the wrong researches. I don't know. I wish somebody was on here for somebody could give me a little advice on this. I just need to know a lot of shit. But peep my makeup though. They might say I need to do a little blending right there on the camera, but you know, high little bun today. I don't feel like doing nothing else. Little chocolate brown stick. You know when you bored and you just be doing like weird shit, like making funny faces, or you be doing weird random shit that you know you wouldn't do if you wasn't like talking on the phone or any video chat. You just be picking at random shit. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go. It was 15 minutes right there. Peace. And a reply. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if you feel the same. I don't know. I'm just this is me looking in and seeing what I see. A lot of this shit you can see in front of your fucking face. It's common sense. People trying to play it like it ain't common sense, but it's very common sense. You don't even have to be awoke to see this shit. Like you if you have all your decent brain cells, you can see this shit. It's not, they not hiding it no more. They don't give a fuck if we know, we don't know. Actually, they want us to know. They want us to know this shit's a game. So I was listening to a guy, I wish I know his name, but he said life is like a business deal. Some people outsmart the business deal, some people underboss the business deal. And you just gotta work up to outsmart the business deal. And you would say, who outsmarted the business deal? Anybody who's not a middle class. So my people, just work harder. Be smart about what you do. They looking for anything to put us down, to shut us down. Any excuse. But don't let that happen. We here forever. We gonna be here forever. Don't let them disturb you for your skin color. Yeah. Have a nice day.